Good evening, Mayor and City Council members, and Finance and Governance Committee Chair and committee members. I am Steve Howlett, Assistant Public Works Director, and this item is for the Special District's fiscal year 2021-22 assessments for the Community Facilities Districts, or CFDs. Recommendation. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee recommends that the City Council takes the following actions, and that the City Council, acting as a legislative body for the Community Facilities Districts, adopts the following resolutions that set a special tax rate for fiscal year 2021-22. Number one, resolution for CFD number 1, Westport and Mandalay Bay. Number 2, CFD number 2, also at Westport at Mandalay Bay. 3, resolution for CFD number 3, Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. 4, CFD number 4, also at Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. And I'll explain these more when we get into the background information. But number 5, resolution for CFD number 5, which is River Park. 6, CFD 2000-3 for Oxnard Boulevard Highway 101 interchange. And finally, authorize the Special Districts Manager or designee to execute an agreement for billing of direct assessments with the Ventura County Auditor to provide service of placement of direct assessments on the Ventura County secured tax roll. So for the background, we're going to break these CFDs into their respective areas. So Westport at Mandalay Bay. CFD number 1 at Mandalay Bay is a special tax or a bonded district. This was created and approved to levy a special tax sufficient to pay principal, interest, and other periodic costs and administrative expenses for the construction of Westport. Government code requires that the City Council adopt a resolution to levy the special tax rate for the fiscal year. The maximum special tax rate for fiscal year 2021 and 22 for CFD number 1 is $937,423.19. However, the actual amount to be levied will be $700,045.27. The remaining balance of the bonds is $6,470,000, with the final payment due on September 1st, 2033. CFD number 2 is to pay for the maintenance of services at Westport and Mandalay Bay. CFD number 1, the maximum special tax rate for CFD, I reviewed this already, is $937,423, with the actual amount being levied as $700,045.27. The maximum special tax for CFD number 2 is $823,127.25, but the actual projected levy for the next fiscal year is $513,735.20. CFD number 2 will not be receiving a levy credit for fiscal year 2021 and 22. Financial impact. There's no direct cost to the city's general fund from the approval of these resolutions, levying the special tax rates for CFD number 1 and number 2 in fiscal year 2021 and 22. All debt service costs and all administrative costs are included in the amount to be collected by the special taxes, which are levied against the properties located within these two districts. So now let's discuss Community Facilities Districts 3 and 4, which is Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. Similar to the previous two districts, we have one bonded district and one maintenance district. So in December 2004, City Council established CFD number 3 to levy special taxes sufficient to pay principal, interest, and other periodic costs and administrative expenses with respect to the bonds. The remaining balance of the bonds is $2,360,000, with the final payment due on September 1st, 2035. On November 6, 2018, voters within Seabridge at Mandalay Bay approved Measure H, which limited the amount of CFD number 3 special tax revenue used to pay for overhead costs of city employees to just $5,000 annually. The fiscal year 2021-22 city overhead costs equals that $5,000. So CFD number 4, again for Seabridge, in December 2004, City Council established this CFD to levy special tax sufficient to pay the cost for maintenance services and incidental expenses relating to the upkeep of Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. On September 6, 2018, the voters at Seabridge at Mandalay Bay approved Measures F and I. Measure F amended the maximum special tax rates plus the approved annual escalation factor of 2%. Measure I reduced the CFD number 4 special taxes of harbor patrol costs to $192,000 annually, which is not currently being utilized. Therefore, the maximum tax rate for CFD number 3 is $3,043,613.30. The total amount of special taxes to be levied is $1,916,552.72. For CFD number 4, the maximum allowable tax for fiscal year 2021-22 is $1,318,385.45. The amount of special taxes for fiscal year 2021-22 within CFD number 4 is $655,020.03. Financial impact. Again, there is no direct cost to the city's general fund from the approval of these resolutions. Levying for special taxes for CFDs number 3 and 4 for this next fiscal year. The debt service costs and all administrative costs are included in the amount to be collected by the special taxes, which are levied against the properties located within both of these districts. So CFD number 5, this is for River Park. In September 2005, City Council established CFD number 5, levying special taxes sufficient to pay the cost of services and improvements, incidental expenses set forth by resolution of its formation. The current maximum allowable tax is $5,950,464.46. The amount of special taxes to be levied in CFD number 5 for this next fiscal year is $4,364,442.30. CFD number 5 has an estimated fund balance of $4,237,132. This fund balance is being retained to finance future capital projects, included but not limited to the construction of a new control room for the Central Park fountain and additional replacement of storm drain filtration devices. Levy credits in the amount of $1,131,629 will be issued in the fiscal year 2021 and 22 assessments. Again, there is no cost to the city's general fund for the approval of the resolution for CFD number 5 for fiscal year 2021 and 22. All maintenance services, administrative costs are included with the amounts to be collected by the special taxes which are levied on the properties in CFD number 5. So finally, we're going to talk about CFD 2000-3. This is for the bonding of the Oxnard Boulevard and Highway 101 interchange. In July 2001, City Council authorized bonded indebtedness for CFD number 2000-3, the amount not to exceed $15 million to be paid by the levy of special taxes. The amount of special tax to be levied is $572,845.01. It's a slight increase due to market fluctuations. The remaining balance of the bond is $4,860,000, with the final payment due on September 1st, 2032. Financial impact, again, there is no cost to the city's general fund from the approval of the resolution levying these taxes for CFD number 2000-3. The debt service costs and all administrative costs are incurred in the amount to be collected by the special taxes, which are levied against the properties located in CFD number 2000-3. So here's a map of the assessment districts. This is all of them. The ones that we were talking about are number 5 up at the top, which is the River Park. 1, 2, I'm sorry, yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, which is Mandalay and Seabridge. So the recommendation, once again, that the Finance and Governance Committee recommend that the City Council take the following actions, and that the City Council adopts resolutions for the following: setting a special tax rate for CFD number 1 for Westport and Mandalay Bay. Number 2, CFD number 2, Westport and Mandalay Bay. Number 3, CFD number 3 for Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. Number 4, CFD number 4 for Seabridge at Mandalay Bay. Number 5, CFD number 5, River Park. Number 6, adopt a resolution setting a special tax rate for CFD number 2000-3 for the Oxnard Boulevard and Highway 101 interchange. All of these are for fiscal year 2021 and 22. And finally, authorize the special district manager or designee to execute an agreement for billing of direct assessments with the Ventura County auditor to be provided as a service placement for direct assessments in the Ventura County secured tax roll. That concludes the staff report. Thank you for sticking with me, and staff and our consultant with MBS are available if you have any questions. Thank you.